Hi, Spout Loreans. Abdul here with a quick pre-show announcement. If you haven't heard, this coming Monday, August 26th, is the day that we will be launching the first season of our bonus show, Mallbrats, on a brand new public feed with newly scored and remastered episodes. Launch week is going to be pretty huge, with a brand new episode dropping every day. And we're also doing a collab with our friend, the incredibly talented artist, Casey Golden, where she'll be drawing the Cool Treat Kids in her own amazing style. Launch weeks are hugely important for new shows, so we're asking all our listeners to please go and subscribe to the new feed, which is live right now. And when that first episode drops, listen, rate, review, all that good stuff. We genuinely love this show so much, and we think you'll love it too. We're also going to be doing a bunch of launch week giveaways for listeners of the new show, where we'll be giving away custom Spout Lore merch packages from our friends at Fantasy by Numbers, with amazing pins and ornaments and coasters, all with custom Spout Lore art on them. And also, one lucky listener will win the one-of-a-kind Cool Treat Kids character art that Casey is creating. If you'd like to enter to win Casey's gorgeous artwork or any of the amazing merch packages that we're giving away, all you have to do is click the link in the show notes and head over to the new feed and subscribe. Then, when the first episode drops on Monday, rate and review 5 stars or more, and make sure you sign the review with your Discord or social handle so we can find you to give you your amazing Spout Lore memorabilia. From everyone here at Spout Lore, thank you so much. We hope you like the new show.
If you like Spout more, no, wait.
Is this mirrors?
If you like Spout Lore and you want to hear more of it, go to patreon.com/spoutlore, and maybe if you give them enough money, they'll release me. And we can see each other again. I've been in this bar for years. Save me.
Gather round, friends, let me tell you a tale of 3 heroes, noble and bold. A brute, a druid, and a thief who is but 9 years old. You know them by name, you know them by deed. Their quests are famously daring. So here I sit, singing to you an adventure that is worth sharing.
Tuck is the brute, he knows not his home, he loves to sing and fight. King is half-elf, he shifts his shape and wields a spear with great might.
Billy's a thief, his tiny size does mask the largest heart. Best and brightest they may not be, but their friendship outweighs their smarts. So gather round, friends, and listen close, for the tale's about to start.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spout Lore. I'm your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me, as always, playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
Hello, everybody.
Playing Ving, the half-elf druid, Paul Oppers.
Good day.
And playing Fat Billy, the halfling thief, Jessica Ty.
Hello, everyone.
When last we left our heroes. You all right?
Yeah, I just puked a little bit in my mouth.
Awesome.
I drank too much coffee.
No, you didn't. You drank the right amount of coffee in 3 seconds.
Yeah, Paul casually mentioned that Abdul looked kind of tired, so Abdul looked Paul in the face and slammed an entire Americano in one gulp.
14 ounces like it was nothing.
Quad shot.
Oh my god.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
He's going to barf on Mike.
When last we left our heroes, the infiltration of the Light Guard fort containing, hopefully, Maggie and Perel had begun in earnest. Tuck began the day/episode by absolutely slapping the shit out of a Magi. And then they swiftly forgot about the fact that they were here for Maggie and Perel and started investigating the room they were in.
If you found like what is basically a movie theater, wouldn't you forget too?
That you direct with your hands.
Yeah. After some prompting from the players, we discovered a secret chamber beneath the room they were in, hidden beneath a descending floor, containing some kind of reliquary of the Light Guard, including chipped and faded paintings on the wall that, once a fire was lit in the brazier in the center, became a moving portrait of sorts that seems to tell the tale of Lillian's War, aka the Grieving. It depicted the blood moon, the shattering, pieces of that moon falling to the earth in various spots.
So cool.
Which led us to the discovery that perhaps the Four Frost Isles are part of a fragment of the moon or contain a fragment of the moon. Through that, we then swiftly connected some dots thinking, oh man, maybe they want to chain the spirit of the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why they needed Ving's power in the knife. And maybe that's why they've drawn you here with Maggie and Perel acting as bait to get you into a trap.
Shit.
What else did we find? We found a shard of a mirror, a gigantic mirror, a huge piece that seems to, when you look in it, show you an image of a room buried in sand with shafts of light coming down through the ceiling.
It's got some kind of magical signature.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It belonged to a Macallan wizard at some point.
Right.
What was the other thing we learned? We learned a bunch of little stuff, a bunch of little things looking at the painting.
Yeah, the painting was another version of the
breaking of the chains.
The breaking of the chains, which is the painting from Aquaria's study.
Yes, which depicted, from what we could tell, the Wizard War, but this version depicted the grieving.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes you think maybe the breaking of the chains was based upon an older painting.
Oh,
I like
cool.
that a lot.
Like it still does depict the Wizard War, but it was based on an older painting.
Like finding a Sistine Chapel, but with like cave people or something. Like their fingers are pointing at each other. Hey.
Yeah. Exactly. They're wearing like hides and poking each other with bones.
Poking each other with bones.
We learned that in this room, or maybe in this place, the waning knife gives off a bright light, because we knew before that it reflected in certain angles
the light of the moon
without giving off actual visible light. But for some reason now it glows brightly.
Yeah.
Then you guys decided to go up guns blazing and just rose into the chamber above you, popped a cork on a sabotage bottle, got ready to fight, found nobody, had some time to prepare an ambush, and instead carved Storm and Norman was here into the wall.
Oh, it's like I carved effigy of Storm and Norman into the wall.
Full on portrait, like he's dead, like it was an in memoriam.
It's beautiful. It's like when you go to the beach and they're having those sandcastle competitions.
Yeah, exactly. He's like leaning against the wall. I took the wall back like 4 feet. Left him like leaning there. Like it's amazing.
And then while you were arguing about whether to go up or down and whether you needed to go in or to get out or get up to get down or whatever the fuck, you were surprised by a guard. But then you beat ass for a while. Billy and Ving took down 4 people. Tuck took down one guy and scared the others off. And after questioning one of the surviving guards, you descended into some sort of ancient moon temple to find Maggie chained to a pillar, a stalactite. Perel unconscious, also chained to a pillar. An altar in the center of the room with a skin over top of it. A group of terrified pirates. Urk, the Magi, and Roth. Oh. And that is where we find our heroes now.
How the fuck did you get out of the library, Roth?
Ha! He laughs villainously.
What's funny about that?
You think your pathetic library could hold me?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we assumed that when we left.
And that was your error.
What are you doing here?
I believe you have something that belongs to me.
Ving starts messing with his belt.
Give me the knife, submit to me, and this will all be over soon.
Oh, he's like, I think I have it right here under one of his pocket flaps. It flips him the bird.
It's like, no, Ving, for real. No, for real, we do have it. And then Tuck takes off his backpack and he puts it in, and then he takes it out and he's doing the shocker.
And then Billy's like, no, they gave it to me to hold. And then he pats around his tummy and then does like the upside down bird hands on his face.
Googly eyes.
And Maggie starts laughing so hard.
We look like idiots.
Yeah. And Roth goes, enough. Don't make this any worse than it has to be.
And we're all doing the bird eye face thing.
And Ving says, you make it worse than it has to be.
And he draws back his hand and he fires a bolt of pure flame directly at Ving.
Ving steps in front of the kids and
takes
it.
I forgot. You're immune to flame.
And then walks towards him as he's shooting fire.
All right. That sounds like a fight with honor.
He's really pissing me off. 8. So we get 2.
Okay.
2 chi.
Yeah, the fight begins basically. Ving starts striding towards Roth, who begins punching bursts of flame at him as the 3 remaining pirates decide whether or not to attack Billy and Tuck.
I sidle along the walls towards the pirates, and I'm just going to try to talk to them.
Oh, you're just going to try and talk to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Roll a Defy Danger charisma to get them to talk to you.
8.
Okay. So it's going to work kind of, but not really. What do you say to these guys?
I guarantee you don't want to be here for this.
They're like, but you guys are between them and the door basically, and they're like looking behind you at the door. They're like, we have to.
And Tuck like stretches and like pops every muscle. It's weird to look at.
It sounds like it.
And I guess he's either doing war cry or what are you waiting for?
It sounds like war cry. Billy has basically stopped them from attacking for a moment, so you guys can further convince them to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll, what is it, 2d6 plus Constitution?
Nope. Plus charisma.
Okay.
Here we go. War cry. 9.
Okay.
And Billy's aiding.
True. Yeah. Billy rolled 2d6 plus Bond.
6. Oh my god.
That's okay.
I'll use a fairy child to turn a failed roll into a 7 to 9.
Fun.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So take one away. And Billy's like ambient fairy energy lights Tuck's body in a way that makes him look even more shredded.
It makes him look all oiled
I
up.
was going to say oiled up. Yeah.
He's all glimmery.
It looks like I'm in a cut phase, which I'm definitely not. I'm
Yeah.
still in a book phase.
And they all just kind of look in terror at both of you and then break and try and run around you to the door.
And Tuck, like, as they're running by him, goes, just to scare them.
Yeah. They go, "Ah!" and start,
Dude, seriously.
we're already leaving. They drop all their weapons and they sprint up the
Nice.
stairs.
I grab some of their weapons.
Hell yeah, not a crayon.
Yeah.
And Ving, you get within striking distance of Roth as he's backing up, but you close the distance quick enough. He wasn't expecting you to walk through the fire.
Okay, so on this last bout of fire, I use elemental form to transmute my body into a form made from the raw elements, so I let his fire encompass me into a fire suit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I'll use Mid-Nature's Fury, his own fire, against him, and hack and slash kick side into his chest.
It's wild how fucked, like, an elementalist is against you right now.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I have Fight with Honor, so I have 2 of those, so I can just deal my damage to a foe within reach.
Mhm.
5.
5, yeah. So how do you hit him?
I sidekick, like slow Matrix style, like, yeah, with my legs staying up in the air.
Yeah, so you connect and he reels back, flame arcing up towards the ceiling, and gains his footing and prepares for another strike. Tuck and Billy, Urk is there. He's in a stance and he's like just looking at you, not sure what to do.
I was thinking it would be maybe funny if we rushed him and pretended to
Yeah,
fight.
that's what I was thinking. But like
I like
talk to
that.
him at the same time. Yeah.
And so, like,
So Tuck and Billy look at each other with their eyebrows up, like,
yeah.
huh?
And we wink loudly at each other.
Bing! You guys hear the like of your eyes closer.
Our eyes make a blink sound.
That's the sound that Urk's eye makes as
Yeah.
he winks back. Okay, so one of you roll a Defy Danger. I guess both of you. Defy Danger
yeah.
Charisma.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Shit,
Oh
13.
my god, 6. Ugh.
Can I aid Billy because we're both doing it at the
I
same
guess
time?
so, yeah. Yeah.
Here you go. At 9.
Okay.
Oh, thank
So-
you. How do you aid me?
By doing a stage whisper, being like, "We're gonna pretend to fight." 2 2 3 3 3 3 2 2. Here we go.
Count it in.
Because Roth is distracted.
Oh, yeah, totally. He's fully fighting Ving right now. So you guys rush Urk and start pretend fighting him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're running at him, he starts punching and kicking forward, and you feel gusts of air
Oh,
okay.
whip past your head, but like he's missing you.
And as it's happening, Tuck's going, "Ow! Ugh! Ow!"
So Tuck's doing it convincingly,
Pretending to fall.
and Billy's doing it less convincingly.
Billy is reeling back at like the wrong time. Like his timing is off. He's really slow. And then he's doing too much acting. So he's saying things like, my fair rosy skin, how blemished it has become and bruised. You know I bruise like a little peach. Owie. I hit my toe.
I am slain.
And every once in a while, your hair and clothes go like poof as Urk hits you with a puff of air to try and make it look believable. So you get close and you're now like hand-to-hand fighting, quote unquote. And what are you saying to Urk?
Dude, what the fuck's going on? What do you mean? Like the thing? What the fuck is happening here?
He's honestly told me like so little.
Where's the book?
What do you mean, where's the book?
You were supposed to get me that book.
It's right there.
Oh, that's the book.
He kind of like turns and does a punch towards the altar at the skin.
Oh, the skin is
He's
the
like,
book.
It's not a book. It's a text. That's the text.
Oh, and what about that note you left me?
What do you mean note?
The one under the bed.
That's the only one you found?
Where are the others? What do they say?
I said I left like a dozen. Oh my God.
So can I steal the book really slowly?
I mean, I don't know if you could.
Should I steal the book? I say to Tuck.
And I'm like, why did we want the book again?
I don't remember to find out the secrets of the Magi.
Right.
Morella's magic back.
Yeah, true. And
Bing
also,
says from fighting across the room, it's together. Because he knows.
Yeah, totally.
and then I'm like, yeah, also probably without it, like Roth can't do whatever the fucked up thing he's trying to do here.
That's a good point.
At this point, the fight has become not believable.
Yeah.
And we're just punching in the air as we're dancing next to each other.
He's doing
Just
it
bouncing
too.
up and down.
I will say that Roth will recognize what you're doing eventually. But in the meantime, he slides back from Ving's devastating sidekick and does a little spin to kind of get his momentum going and comes up with his heel and a back kick. And as he kicks at the altar, a slice of rock snaps off of the altar like a saw blade and whips through the air towards you.
Jeez.
What do you do?
Can I block it somehow?
Yeah, you could roll like a defend or defy danger dexterity to like dodge out of the way, constitution to take the hit, lots of stuff.
Okay, I'm going to try and use my harpoon that's been on my back and try and like ping it up.
Yeah.
And I want to try and recover it and use the blade against him.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Give me a defy danger dexterity to
Okay.
kind of angle the staff right or the harpoon.
10.
Perfect. So you like bullet time style, the rock slices through the air, you knock it out of the way, it continues past you, and
I reach behind me and grab it as it's flying past me.
Yeah,
like
you've-
blindly grab it.
you've got time to like manipulate the elements yourself.
I grab it, I bring it back, I crush it, and then I elongate it into a spear and put it on my harpoon and then go with the spear.
So
I
fucking
can
sick.
flash. And because it's an element that I've attached to the
Yep.
spear, I get to use my thing.
Your D10.
Yes. 3.
You still have to roll hack and slash.
I can't wait.
Or you can spend one of your fight with honor to deal
10
your
hack and
damage.
slash.
Okay, yeah, now you deal your damage for sure.
Okay, for sure. 1.
So, okay, here's how I imagine this happening. The stone blade, circle blade, like whips past you. You reach behind you, but like in a spin behind you to continue your momentum. Crush it. It elongates the spike on your harpoon, which you stab towards Roth, and it comes towards his chest, and he's got both of his arms bent at a 90-degree angle, and he just snaps the blade off.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I see that. I'm like, shit. Whoa.
Damn.
But you do still like
1 damage.
like shards of the rock still slice into his flesh.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's an opening into his flesh.
There is an opening into his flesh. He's actually got many openings into his flesh. He's got 2 on his face, 1 below his nose,
Okay.
1 in his butt,
Yeah. keep going.
1 in his pee hole. 2
Dear
in his-
penthouse.
So we'll cut back to Tuck and Billy fighting quote unquote Urk. What's the plan here?
It's like a several layer plan.
Mhm.
I would like to create a convincing illusion and steal the text
Mhm.
and sort of make it seem like the text is still there.
Roll a defy danger dexterity to basically run up and grab it.
Okay.
Without being seen.
dexterity, so 9 plus 2, 11, and I pretend like Urk kicked me.
Yeah, great.
And I grab it as I'm falling.
And as you grab it off the altar, the image remains on the top of the altar.
Oh, cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
And I roll, and as I'm rolling on the floor, I roll it up, like scroll it up and shove it under my clothes.
Yeah, great.
Wow.
It's quite a large skin. You're able to get it under your shirt, but it's like not going to hold up to much scrutiny.
No, and I definitely like folded it in places I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Like if Farah saw you do this, she would cry.
Yeah.
But
I was not gentle.
I'm the spine boy, the spine.
Sorry.
But you don't have to hold it. It's secure in your shirt. It's just not hidden.
Mm-hmm. It's just like puffed. It's out of the
Oh,
collar.
my bones. My little bones have broken.
Tuck, what do? You see Billy roll across the floor and grab the text from the altar.
I think I'm going to keep pretending to fight with Urk, but I'm going to try and get some information out of him
Okay.
about what his end game is here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay, so you're going to have to roll another Defy Danger Charisma if you're going to get like a bunch of info, basically.
Okay. Oh, shit. 9.
Okay, you can ask him one question.
Okay. It's kind of like the Star Trek scene where it's like,
You're like holding on to each other. Yeah.
with the axe.
Yeah, totally.
And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is Roth trying to do here? I don't know.
And he ducks and goes like poof, like your hair. You feel your beard go whew, as
And
he
I-
gives you a little puff in the chin.
I do a little jump to pretend that
He hit you hard.
Oh, my beard.
It's like there's some kind of spirit in this place, and Roth wants it. He wants its power.
Cool. That's about what we thought too. I think it's the spirit of like a part of the moon or something.
Oh my god! You can't let him do that.
Why?
Kick, spin,
And we're like doing capoeira now.
kind of dancing back
yeah.
and forth.
I kind of explained to him, like, yeah, we found a room that was like, it was about the grieving. It was about the war. And it said that a piece of the moon landed beneath the island after the shattering.
From what I know, block, punch.
Saying block punch.
Yeah, he's going through stances in his mind, like kata, basically. He's like, we bind the primordial spirits because they're the simplest. They're their power is ubiquitous, but spread out, so we can chain them more easily. But spirits like the moon, the sun, the planet, nobody messes with those.
And then I grab him in a bear hug and we start rolling around on the ground together.
No, you'll never get me.
I'm like, why not?
They're too powerful. What do you mean? They're basically gods.
Okay. That was because he accidentally stabbed me.
Yeah. Spirits like that are strong enough from what we've learned to have embodiments on the material plane.
Like people kind of thing.
Like, yeah, you know the story of Lillian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
He cannot be allowed to do this.
Okay. I'll try and stop him. Okay.
Okay. Now, just like pretend to knock me out.
Okay. And then I
Actually knock him out.
I try and hit him really softly.
And
Do I roll?
you're going to roll Defy Danger Strength to not knock him out.
Pull your punches.
Okay. 12.
Okay, you're able to control your strength enough that you don't knock him out. And he goes, like Street
Video
Fighter.
game.
Yeah. And he lands on the ground and goes, and sticks his tongue out to the side and pretends to fall asleep.
And Tuck goes into like the superhero crouch.
Yeah. Victory. Tuck wins. And Ving, Roth, prepares for another strike.
Okay, I want to discern realities to get insight into how he's fighting.
Okay, 2d6 plus wisdom.
I've got 8.
Okay, so you get one question.
What here is useful to me?
Yeah. Okay, something that you notice is he stopped using fire for sure. He Avatar style seems to have like a skin on his like hip that he is using to like fire bursts of water at you once in a while.
Oh.
And he has used the stone from the altar to fight you, but he doesn't appear to be manipulating any of the stone in this chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Like he is either unable to or unwilling to.
Oh.
So that's something that you notice, is that he's not like, he could try and crush you if he was just like in a regular stone chamber, but he's not.
Yeah. But he can use this zone in the middle.
Mm-hmm. So right now, what he's doing is he's using a cushion of air to basically like surf around you to try and get a better angle to attack you.
Sure. And so when he goes around me, I'm going to elemental my form and be left standing Ving made of the stone, the white alabaster stone in the room.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Because I noticed that he's not using it and it
Yeah, totally.
seemed to be a barrier. Roll plus con. 9.
9.
Sick.
Oh,
Use an 80 aid.
I will aid.
Okay, how?
So Billy feels Ving trying to pull something. Like it's almost like he feels that spirit energy like flowing through him,
Mm-hmm.
and he knows he's like pulling from.
I'm
Like-
pulling on the spirit of the moon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So Billy's going to aid Ving by acting as like a conduit, sort of, for
Mm-hmm.
the moon energy to flow through him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Totally.
So sick.
It's a very like instinctual thing for him.
Yeah, okay. 2d6 plus bond.
8.
Okay,
Nice.
Right.
great. So you reach out with your like fairy perception, trying to find the barrier between where this energy exists and the material world, to kind of bring it forth into this plane. You connect and you feel, and also kind of see like a light brightening around you, like
Ooh.
for a moment, like everything seems to brighten. And then a memory comes to you, unbidden. You see a beach, like a stony beach, trees, evergreen trees on the coastline, the waves crashing against the shore. And you feel just like total contentedness.
Mm-hmm.
And you look to your side and you see a maybe mid-30s man, very lean, with like a small, like close-cropped dark beard and dark hair like down kind of like to his shoulders. And he smiles at you and you feel yourself smile at him. And then you hear a voice and a laugh and you look behind you and a young boy runs down the beach to you. And then you're back in this room.
Pretty sad.
And I look up at Ving.
And Ving, you feel this like wave of spiritual energy crash towards you.
And it's a lot of grief.
A lot of grief and love.
And that gives you the little kind of boost that you need to take your elemental form. You just reach out with this energy. You try and do like your usual thing, like envision an animal and create a form. And instead what happens is you feel this change come over you as you sheath your body in pure moonlight. And you feel a form take place around you as you take on the shape of a massive wolf.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Sick.
Guys, am I a wolf right now?
Billy nods. Wide-eyed, yes.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Whoa.
This conversation is not happening, I should say.
Okay.
But everybody looks in this direction and you can see this like wolf made of moonlight and you can see Ving's.
It's kind of like humanish wolf, almost like a werewolfy.
Yeah,
A
totally.
bipedal wolf.
Halfway
Mhm.
between. Mhm.
Because it's connected to the moon. Cool.
And Roth like skids to a halt on his air cushion and he looks at you wide-eyed and goes, "No."
And I pounce on him all fours and try to connect my all fours to the ground. And make a
Ooh.
cage around him
Oh,
and pin him to the ground.
cool.
Okay. Damn, yeah, use a defy danger strength or one of your hold, I guess.
Yeah, well,
'Cause it's a wolf thing to hold things down.
great. I'll spend my hold.
You pounce on him and these like brilliant white shining jaws clasp around his neck and
Yeah.
hold him down. And he struggles and you just hear him repeating, "No, no, 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 no." Billy, you see this wolf holding Roth to the ground. What do you do?
I go unlock Maggie.
You run up and Maggie is there and she goes, "Billy,
Hi, Maggie.
I knew you'd get here. I knew you'd get here sooner or later.
Once you're free, I'm going to need you to unlock Perel.
All right." And she kind of like moves to get the locks closer to you.
I only got a 6. Tuck, can you help me?
Yeah, sure. And I just grab it and pull the chain.
Oh, thanks.
2d6 plus bond.
Set 8.
Yeah. And Tuck reaches forward and goes, here, let me hold it for you. Clank.
There, unlock it.
That was pretty good. Wow.
Teamwork, Billy.
Nice job.
High five.
You hear the smallest.
That was the smallest.
And Maggie stands up and, rubs her wrists where the manacles were and looks at Perel and goes, we got to get him and we got to get out of here. There are definitely more of these guys coming.
Yeah, did you see like a weird wrapped dude with goggles and kind of like a ranged weapon on their back?
Yeah, I don't know what his deal is, but you do not want to get within his line of sight.
Okay, can I try and rip Perel's manacles off as well?
Yep, 2d6 plus strength.
Here we go. 15.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You grab them and they turn to dust in your hands.
I'm a monster.
You pull them so hard and then you look and you realize both of Perel's arms are still attached to the manacles. You get them right off and Perel is stirring but unconscious for sure.
I shake him a little bit. I'm like, are you okay, buddy?
He was definitely beat up a little bit, but he's alive for sure.
And I smack him on the face. I was like, you did good.
Tuck?
Yeah.
Is Ving here?
Yeah, we're here to save you guys.
You don't need to save us. You need to save Ving. You need to get him out of here right now.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
And you hear footsteps as people start pounding down the stairs towards you, shouting, and more like a group of Magi enter the room and start spreading out. And Ving, you've got Roth under your jaws.
I want to use the tattoo ink that I took from Roth and the Magi knife to give him some sort of tattoo to either tether him in place or to overload his power or to give him power that he doesn't want that brings balance to the power that he does have. I don't know, something. What do you think?
That's fucking sick.
I think that's really cool. I think, let's figure out how you do that. The only thing is that you don't really know how this ritual works. You don't know how the Magi tattooing actually works, but you do know that there's a text in the room that outlines the ritual.
Oh.
Perel.
If he were able to get the text from Billy, he might be able to study it really quickly.
So he's like, get the heck here out. Because my mouth is around the guy's neck.
Billy is smart and he knows things.
Because we're always yelling at him when we're brushing our teeth.
Yeah. They're always telling me in circles, don't brush too hard. I'm like, he wants the text. So I throw it to Perel.
All right.
Catch.
2d6 plus dexterity.
7.
Okay. So you throw it through the air. Perel goes like, huh? And then it hits him in the chest and he goes, oh! And he kind of flops his arms around it.
You have to read it.
Okay. All right.
Use your nerd powers.
Okay. All right. Give me some time.
We have no time.
And he starts looking around for his glasses.
And then Tuck, like the hero he is, reaches into his little backpack and pulls out his nerd glasses and hands them to Perel.
He goes, what? He opens them up and puts them on and goes, they're my exact prescription.
And then Tuck puts his hand on his shoulder and he's like, we're more alike than you think, friend.
And he takes them off and he looks at him and goes, these are my glasses.
And then Tuck gives him a little salute and then runs to help Billy.
Yeah, totally. And you can see Perel.
I stole
You
from
do the 2-finger salute and then you jump off the thing. Perel unrolls the text and starts reading it very quickly. Mm-hmm. And as you're running, Tuck, you run around the altar to get to Billy and you see Maggie take 2 steps, plant a foot on the altar and leap off of it towards the group of Magi.
So sick. It looks like that one scene from the Avengers 2 where they're all jumping at the same time.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. I
want to, just as she's jumping over my shoulder, throw her my spear.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
sick.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. So she snatches that out of the air and comes down and just plants it through somebody.
And Tuck goes, whoa! Holy shit!
It was the janitor from earlier. No! Wow! The elevator attendant.
He was just emptying a garbage can. It's fucking speared.
Schlock.
That better not be true.
It's not. It's a Magi. And Billy, you've been surrounded. What do you do?
I pull out the sick sword that I stole from the pile of weapons that the pirates left behind.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is one of those swashbuckler swords.
Uh-huh.
and I start doing like cool, like woo, woo, flippy flips with the sword.
And it's 1 foot longer than Billy's entire body.
Yeah, that's why I have to do that.
Okay. I like it. They're close enough. You can just give me a a hack and slash.
11.
Oof.
Jessica has the knife. She's whipping it around.
Swashbuckle.
She's buckling a bunch of swashes right now.
Look at all those buckles.
Oh my god. You almost cut your own boobs off.
Almost.
Yeah, so roll your damage. Just your straight damage, no fancy shit.
7.
Oh my god.
I slit some throats.
Yeah.
Because it's so long.
Unfortunately, Medjai are a little tougher than these pirate folks, so you're only able to take down 1. But yeah, tell me how you take him down.
Yeah, he gets in the way of my 6 swashbuckling. And it just nicks his jugular. He's done.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, I say. I didn't mean to kill you. I just meant to wound you.
And he's just laying on the ground, like blood spurt. He's got his hand on his neck. He's like, what the fuck?
I told you to leave me alone.
Little kid. But you see, thankfully, his hand ices over.
Whoa.
And it looks like he's just holding his neck closed with some sort of frozen bandage. But he like he pushes with his heels and scoots along the floor to like a corner of the room, but holds his his jugular frozen shut.
That's cool.
Tuck, what do you do? A Medjai rushing down the stairs sees you rushing towards him and punches forward twice, and 2 fist-sized chunks of the steps behind him whip forward towards you.
I want to jump and do a front flip over the rocks.
Okay.
Historically, never landed one of these.
No, not once.
Canonically.
This is amazing.
2d6 plus dexterity.
Holy shit, 12. Oh my god. What?
A miracle.
You run forward, you leap. Even just like the beginning of your leap, one passes right under your nose, and then you flip your whole body over the second one, and the Medjai goes, oh yeah.
And then Medjai, this is the Medjai. These are my legs.
Crotch
Boom.
right in the face.
He gets a face full of your nuts.
Yeah, and I'm wearing the kimono, so it's all out there, flapping in the wind.
All right.
Fuck bag, it's the whole tea box.
Hack and slash. 2d6 plus strength.
10.
10. All right. Roll your damage.
7.
Okay. Yep. This is enough to take out this guy. So you just.
This smell is too intense.
Oh my god.
We've been down this cave for a while.
Yeah. It's getting musty.
Jessica's laughing so hard. She's not doing it into the mic, but she is laughing.
But you ride this guy's face down to the floor.
Jessica laughing into the mic.
And he smacks his head onto the stone floor and is unconscious.
He smacks his head on your stone floors.
Your stones smack his head into the floor.
Yeah.
And you feel like a burning grip as 2 hands clasp on your shoulders, smoldering, and try and pull you back into the room. Ving, you are a wolf, a man made of light, and you want
stone.
And stone. So you've got Roth under your jaws. He's starting to gather himself and break loose.
Okay, I have a move called Eye of the Storm. When I exert my will in a circle around me, things calm, elements calm, the earth calms below my feet, fires calm. I want to use that and use, he's an elemental form, so I want to exert my Eye of the Storm on his power.
Yeah, well, and I mean, but now that I think about it, depending on the role, you might be able to eliminate the elemental manipulation of everybody in this room.
Oh, shit.
Oh, if I do it, because or it's just going to affect him.
The Eye of the Storm, he exerts his will in a circle around himself.
Oh, yeah.
And on a hit, he rolls, or it calms around you, but on a 7 to 9, it affects only what you touch.
So he could come like the elemental storm within all of these Medjai.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they like as they're calling it into being, it would just dissipate. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Eye of the Storm. First time using it.
Nope. You used it before.
This is my first time today using it.
Okay.
8. Okay. So you're only able to affect what you touch as long as you're touching it.
Okay.
So you're holding Roth, and he, as a last ditch effort, he tries to like manipulate the stone, the alabaster underneath him.
And I let go. I mean, I'm still touching him with like I'm sitting on half his body.
Yeah, totally.
But I stand up like.
Yeah, as long as you're holding him, as long as you're in bodily contact with him, he can't, like, he punches forward and you see in his face that he's lost this connection. He's like, what have you done?
I boop his nose.
He bats away your hand. Don't touch me.
Are you still a wolf right now?
Oh, I'm very much a wolf. I can wolf paws boop his face.
Yeah, so you've got one more hold there if you want to keep it. But yeah, he's struggling. He's trying to like fight you now.
You brought me here. You wanted me here. Here I am.
Let me up and you'll meet your destiny.
My destiny is coming to meet you. And I pull out the magi knife from behind me.
Oh,
And
holy fuck.
I slice a spiral around my arm. And I slice the magi knife right across his the circle, the black circle in his tattoo.
Oh, the anchor tattoo?
The anchor tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
And I push my arm down and I give him, this is what you wanted. You're full of all the blood of all the animals I've ever taken. You have the blood of what I have been, but you don't have the blood of what I am. You want the power. Here it is. And then I let it go and I stand up, I let go of him.
holy shit.
Wow.
I unknife the storm.
Woof. So something you feel kind of through the spiritual background noise that you're always kind of perceiving here and there, that he doesn't, since you destroyed that tattoo with the knife, with the tooth, that connection that he had, that chain, you feel those spirits like woof, leave this area.
Holy shit.
Like
Oh, whoa.
you've unleashed the spirits that were connected to him.
Your tattoos will no longer hurt you.
And he gets up, stumbles to his feet as there's still a melee happening, like, 10 feet away. And he runs his hand across his chest, looks at the blood, and just starts laughing.
Pretty fucked up, dude. Is what Tuck says from where because he hears the laugh and he's like, what the fuck is wrong?
What'd you say? Did you tell a joke?
I don't like it when you have inside jokes with other people.
Okay, Billy Tuck, you and Maggie are fighting these Magi. They still have control of their elements. Although, okay, so one of them does this kind of jab to try and throw a gout of fire at you, Tuck, and it goes like it flares crazy big, and you see him step back like he didn't expect it to be that powerful.
Oh, because the elements that Roth had chained are kind of like loose in the area.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's like gasoline.
It is. It's on his hand for a little bit longer than you can tell he wants it to be. So he's like, fuck, like he's trying to blow it out.
Whoa.
Sick.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to try to use that against them.
Yeah.
Totally. Maggie basically gets the pole of Ving's harpoon like behind the neck of one of them and just pulls him forward and fucking headbutts him right in the nose.
Oh, great.
Jesus.
And you guys realize you've never really seen her fight.
She's fucking savage.
So cool.
She headbutts this guy and then she grabs him by like the front of his like robe and turns and uses like the leverage of his weight and her like slightly lower center of gravity and just whips him over her shoulder onto the ground and follows it up with a pretty brutal stomp.
Ving is like in this terrible moment. Maybe he regrets everything he's ever done. And Roth is like power welling up and like, ha, ha, ha. And he's like looking over at Maggie fight like, oh my God, Maggie fucking go.
She does this
spear maiden.
Yeah, she does this brutal stomp and then spins to start fighting another guy. And she does this cool thing where she spins the staff around her neck.
Whoa.
Like she's kind of guiding it with her hand and whipping it in a circle that like extends around her.
Holy shit.
I can do that.
She's doing like a fucking whirlwind maneuver.
Sean, keep describing how Maggie is defeating everyone so we don't have to do anything.
Yeah, Billy is just like, he's just standing there, mouth open.
He's
like,
got more popcorn.
I could probably do that. And he starts doing it with his sword, like almost cuts his own head off.
Tuck goes to grab the sword from him.
Give me that.
Well, I wanted to try.
But
Not with the fucking sword.
Billy, you see something interesting. Another Magi starts rushing down the stairs and he sees you and you see him like do this low stomp on the stairs, and the stone pushes him forward, like throws him down the stairs. But you could tell as soon as he launches himself, his eyes go wide and he sails right over you and he slams into the ground and does a roll. People are definitely losing control of their elements. So Billy, what do you do?
I noticed that and I think sick. I grab another weapon off the pile on the floor from the pirates. This time it is a gun? Sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
No, I want to know what the other
No, it's not a gun.
We don't have guns in our world.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we do. That one guy does.
Yeah, that one guy.
You don't know what that is?
Sure.
Is there like a weapon that's like a chain with like a short ball on the end of it for like beating people?
Yeah.
I said one of them had a ball and chain.
Yeah, I think, that's what I grabbed.
Okay.
The chain and ball. So
Okay.
I'm basically like
Woo.
doing a little dance, like spinning around my whole body with this, trying to copy Maggie Cole's moves. And I'm just saying like, I'm Maggie Cole. Here I am. No, that's not the right accent. I'm Maggie Cole. And I'm swinging my sword around.
And you get a momentum going where both of your heels are just pressed into the floor and the ball's spinning you like a top.
Yeah.
All right, roll a hack and slash on this guy. This poor man who just showed up.
It's 5.
Oh, damn.
I don't do a good job.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Just miss him.
Yeah.
You just fucking whiff it, bud.
Okay. All right. So you are trying to get this guy, and he is still getting to his feet, and he's able to like throw himself back at the last second before you clobber him, and you hear something that's like a bang, and feel like air whistle next to your head and a little puff of stone next to you.
Did you just throw that at me?
It came from the direction of the stairs.
I look.
Yeah, at the top of the stairs, just before they arc out of sight, you see the cloth-wrapped figure pointing whatever the device that he carries at you.
Holy shit.
I want to go chase after that guy.
The guy on the stairs?
Mm.
Okay, cool, yeah. Tuck, you heard like a bang, and you got a Magi right in your face. He's blowing gusts of air that are like throwing his own arms back, but he's really trying to get a handle on it.
I see that Billy's like going after that cloaked figure, and I'm like, you know what? The Magi could use a break from Billy. I'll let him take the cloaked figure. Because Billy's been fucking these Magi up.
Yeah.
And also they've got Maggie.
Have I?
I mean, Tuck's like, you whiffed the last one, but you're doing a good job.
Thanks.
You did cut that one guy's throat, and he's still in the corner of the room trying to freeze his own neck shut.
I'm fine.
But he's like, Billy's got that other guy, and he's seeing all the spirit stuff that's going on. He's like, they're losing control because of whatever Ving is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So Tuck is wondering if he can amp that up, like make it so these guys absolutely have zero control over their own powers.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to use Terry, Larry, and Chad for the Blood God to hit them like a bell against like the stone floor and like try and get them like a beacon resonating. He's remembering back to when they were on the Clearwater and they all ate ghost root, and it caused like a convergence of like the spirit realm.
Right.
And he wants to use Larry, Terry, and Chad and call as many spirits as possible here to like bring the realms as close to one another as possible, so that like they lose even more control of their powers.
That's really cool. Yeah, okay. Roll Terry, Larry, and Chad.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. 4. Shit. Plus what? Wisdom, which is 0.
What a surprise.
Shit.
So mark a point of experience.
Okay.
And you totally still do that.
Oh, sick.
Excellent. You slam Terry, Larry, and Chad against the ground.
Against the stone ground.
Doesn't break.
Oh.
But there is like a ringing as the metal connects with the stone, and Billy and Ving, you can feel the ringing, and after it's like a huge gong that echoes through the room and through other places.
And it's shaking the axe a lot. Like Tuck usually doesn't have any problem holding on to it, but it's like he's losing control of it now.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, this like huge well of grief bursts up in you. And
In me?
yeah. And you, Ving, and you, Billy, and all of the Magi and Maggie, everybody just for a second, like kind of wails uncontrollably.
I love that idea. I was thinking about that with the ringing of the cave, and I'm on a wolf form in the moon.
Yeah.
And they starts matching the resonance and howling.
Yeah. Ving begins howling uncontrollably. And there's just this horrible, keening despair.
Does a memory come with it?
For Billy, it does.
Yeah, I'm back at the lake.
Right. So you're at the lake. This is a different place than the shore you were at before. It's a lake in a mountain valley. You see like peaks, 5 peaks all around you. The coarse grit of the sand on your knees. The dress that you wear is wet and torn.
In front of your body is a pile of stones and reeds coming out of it, and the wailing's coming from those
Yeah.
reeds.
And you're just sobbing and wailing and screaming.
Oh, man.
And the sky starts to darken. And then you're back in the room.
And the screaming continues.
Ving,
Yes?
Roth is
Wailing?
wailing. Yeah. He's overcome with whatever this is. And with it, a change starts to come over him. Roll you just defy danger wisdom
Perfect.
to determine sort of whether or not what you did was a good idea.
9.
9. Okay. So he wails, screams, like, tears at his hair. And the moment passes, everybody starts to kind of come down from this otherworldly grief. And a change comes over him. And a moment later, you're looking at Roth. And then the next second, you are looking at a towering polar bear.
Whoa. What?
And it roars in your face and it charges forward. What do you do?
I brace myself. I as this moon-shaped wolf, I howl at him and charge forward with all of my strength.
Okay.
I use my last hold
to
deal my damage.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage.
2.
2. Okay. Yeah, the polar bear rushes forward on all fours, takes a huge swipe at you. You dodge out of the way, claw it with your moon wolfman claw, and it bellows as it stumbles to one side. And as it skids to a halt for a second, it's Roth, and he laughs and he goes, "You are not their master any longer. I am." And then there's a huge elk in front of you. Billy, you started chasing after the figure on the stairs?
Yeah.
Roll a defy danger dexterity because he manipulates some lever on the side of the thing he's carrying and moves it up to point at you again.
Okay. 7.
Yep. If you want to keep up on this path, he's going to tag you.
So I have to move out of the way, basically.
Yeah. If you don't want to get hit, you have to stop chasing him. Like you won't be able to get closer to him.
Dang it.
Mhm.
Unless I get hit.
Unless you get shot, then you can keep going.
I could get hit.
Yeah, you could get hit.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Roll a d10.
I'm scared. Is this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
2. Okay. You hear that "Brrrr," and the air whistles.
Uh-huh.
The sleeve of whatever you're wearing like puffs with blood as you get like nicked. And you've been nicked by lots of things. This felt like a blade of some kind.
Yeah, it's searing hot.
Yeah.
I keep going though because I'm mad now.
Oh my God.
He sees that he only clipped you and sees you sprinting at him, and he gets up and starts running up the stairs.
I'm gonna get you.
You son of a bitch.
How dare you corner me and my friends this way? Coward! Coward!
Give me another defy danger dexterity to like catch up with him.
Ooh,
Oh.
12.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
mad.
So
Like you're going every other stair somehow.
just
Tiny
bounding. And you round the like curve in the stairs and you see him. He does not look like he is very athletic. but he is running as hard as he can up the stairs, but you're gaining on him.
Mm-hmm.
Tuck, you've just spent some time wailing with a grief you've never felt before, but you're starting to come to.
And then, yeah, Tuck like wipes tears from his eyes and snot from his nose. He's like, I think someone has a cat, maybe, or something. I didn't cry. I wasn't crying. You guys were crying.
I have a polar bear allergy.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's a polar bear, I think.
And you wipe your eyes and you see one of the Magi, a young man, who only moments before was manipulating some sort of fist sheathed in ice like water abilities, is like weeping, and then the water keeps coming, and then there's just torrents pouring from his eyes.
Oh shit.
And he hits the ground and he's just like gushing water everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other ones, there's one left that is not being currently manhandled by someone, and they look like they're getting ready to run.
And then Tuck does like the
bully like deke where you try to get somebody to flinch.
He's like, get out of here.
Okay, give me a defy danger charisma, I guess.
Yeah, I would say
13.
He stands there as you stare at him, and when you jerk forward, he goes, he just starts running. And as you watch him run, you see Billy turn the corner and start running up the stairs too.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Billy's fine.
You already let him go.
I already made the decision to let Billy chase down a sniper, I guess.
Get shot.
And Maggie finishes front chest kicking somebody into the wall and turns to you and goes, I can go get Billy. Check on Perel.
Okay, and I run and hop over the altar in the middle of the chamber, and I jump over it, and then I hit on my knees and then skid over to Perel. And I was like, that was pretty cool.
That was awesome. That was awesome, Tuck.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. Are your knees okay, though? It's all stone.
No, yeah, they're ruined.
You roll a Spout Lore.
Oh, shit.
2d6 plus intelligence.
8.
8. Okay, something interesting, not useful. Perel starts just gushing information, just info dumping on you. So he's like, okay, it seems like it's some kind of old ritual for stealing power. It's called a rekindling, but it's also like a transference of power, but it requires the death of the one whose power is being taken.
Oh, shit.
To be complete.
Okay, so that's what Roth is trying to do right now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to kill Ving.
Okay.
I mean, and he points, and there's a huge elk trying to stamp Ving into the ground, and you're like, yeah, he's trying to kill Ving for sure.
You're right. We definitely have to stop him from killing Ving, now that we have this new information.
But I don't know. I can't tell. It looks like Ving just did it, kind of forced his blood into him, gave him the power somehow. I don't know what kind of effect that's going to have.
Okay. Like, is there any bad side effects to the fact that Ving did it?
I don't know. And he turns the thing to you and he's like, can you read this? There's a bunch of like old drawings in like ancient ink.
And I'm like, I would, but I don't have my glasses right now.
Oh, of course. Convenient.
Okay, I'm going to go try and help Ving with Roth.
Yeah, that seems to be the best course of action right now.
Okay.
Ving, a huge elk is trying to stamp you to death. What do you do?
I mean, did I hear that?
Roll a discern realities.
12.
Oh, that's plenty. You get 3 questions.
What here is not what appears to be.
Something that you know that all druids have
Is a tell.
is a tell. Why that is, no one's really sure.
He has human nuts. I kicked them.
You can see his human dick and balls.
Lame tell, bro.
That's the weakness. That's the weakness of his tell.
Oh man, that's great. That's way funnier than what I was going to do.
No.
But what I was going to say is no one's really sure why. Philosophically, druids have suggested that it's almost a pressure release. It's the channeling of those energies between the material and the spirit requires some sort of conduit so the power doesn't overwhelm the druid. Roth does not have a tell. This power was forced on him, and he is using it with wild abandon.
What here is useful to me?
He is using this power with wild abandon.
Hmm.
You can see as he continues to fight, the rage in him is definitely like a exacerbating factor. He is going at this with everything he's got. If you were to keep him fighting, to keep him angry,
I gotta infuriate him more.
Yeah.
What other question? What's about to happen?
he is just going to keep trying to kill you with every ounce of his will.
Yeah.
And who knows what effect that's going to have.
Oh, this is what I'm doing. I keep because I've wounded him. Every time he comes closer, I'm putting more blood into him.
Oh.
Pushing more of the power.
Pushing more power.
I like it. Hack and slash?
Hack and slash.
All right, 2d6 plus strength.
I'm going to go underneath and try and get to that human digging balls. I got 7.
7. Okay, so roll your damage and then roll a d10.
5.
Okay. And then roll a d10 again.
1.
Okay, great.
Hell yeah.
So you go for his exposed dick and balls.
Are we really saying that this is his tail?
You go for his belly, basically. Like he's kicking up, like he's doing elk fighting moves where he gets up on his hind legs and he's trying to clobber you with his front hooves.
Yeah.
Revealing his relatively soft underbelly.
Yeah.
And his flaccid dick and balls. Yeah, you get in and you swipe him a couple times. And he bellows in your face again. This time the like throaty like shriek of an elk.
And I take my wolf claws, scratch it across my cheek. Boom, more blood.
Yeah. And he reels back and just headbutts you. And he just kind of pushes you back, but he stumbles a second.
Mm-hmm.
And he flashes into his human body. You see Roth for a second. He spits a bunch of blood on the floor.
He's sweating too.
Yeah, he's like, and his eyes are just like bloodshot and wild. And then you're looking into the face of a towering humanoid oak tree.
Whoa.
And it just thunders forward. Tuck, you see Roth for a second spit a bunch of blood on the floor and then become a tree person of some kind. Your mind flashes back to Mudlark and Sushi Boat when Ving took a very similar form.
Oh, right.
And this tree person starts thundering across the room.
I run over to try and help Ving with this fight.
Okay.
Because I know that if we can kind of like keep Ving alive for long enough, or this is what I think, if we can keep Ving alive for long enough, then like Roth is going to
burn himself out.
He's going to burn himself out. Yeah. Or something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Billy.
I try to grab onto one of the pieces of the wrappings that's hanging off this person.
Nice. Defy danger or dexterity.
10.
Damn, 10.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so
Billy, nonstop, huge hits.
Grab onto it. This little dangly bit.
Mm-hmm. And you pull off like a wrap that was like around this person's waist, basically revealing their
human dick and balls. Damn it. Sorry.
Polar bear dick about the herring dick about. It's okay.
But they're wearing many, many layers. So you get like a layer of the lower half of what they're wearing. But with it comes a pouch. And the pouch hits the ground, and scattering out onto the steps and clinking down around you are dozens of those blue magic crystals that you used all those ages ago to perform your magic, the ones that you found in the deep ward.
Oh, the ones that are crystallized pieces of magic.
Like the blue crystallized magical waters. Those all hit the ground and scatter. And the person keeps running up the stairs.
Oh my God. Can I grab the pouch and chase after him?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Snatch it up and keep running. Snatching the pouch gives them just like a couple more seconds ahead of you. Mm-hmm. You hear Maggie behind you say, "Out of the way, nerd!" And you're, whoa! And then Maggie comes around the stairway and she's like, "Billy!" And she leaps over you, like one leg out, one bent like a track star.
So Billy watches Maggie like basically catch up with him, and he feels very sad. He feels very useless right now.
Oh. Interesting. So what does he do?
He just stops. He's looking at the bag of crystals, kind of remembering the pond with the piss monster and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, I couldn't even help them then. I can't do anything now. And he's just like a little kid right now, feeling like, well, everyone's got it under control. And then he kicks some of the crystals that were on the ground.
Yeah. And they do have it under control, and they use you all the time. They tell you that you're so special, and they tell you that they care about you, but do they really? They're not here helping you now.
Who is that?
It's you. What do you mean? This is how you feel. You've always felt this way. You should do something about it.
Whoa.
These people don't.
I dropped the
appreciate
crystals.
Whoa.
And it does end for a second. It ebbs away, but you feel it like that sadness calling you from the chamber below.
I'm going to go catch up with Maggie.
What the fuck was that?
That was so cool.
That was sick.
And you get to the top of the stairs. And
Wait. Was there like two Billies for a second?
That's like the piss monster. That's like the bad side of Billy.
Yeah, that was like a bag of evil Perel.
Oh shit, Pilar.
Yeah, who knows what that was?
I don't like that.
And Billy, you get to the top of the stairs and you see slam through door. Maggie has not caught up with this guy. It seems like now that he's on a flat plane, he's really getting a move on. So he's like 2 rooms ahead of you. Maggie's 1 room ahead of you.
I'm going to holler at her. Maggie.
What?
Catch me.
She skids. She's like, Billy's going to get away.
No, he won't. And I would like to do a shadow dance move.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
I need to know what this mystery wrapped up person is about.
All right. So how does shadow dance work?
So I have to spend a hold of fairy child and then roll plus wisdom to enter the fairy/shadow world.
Mm-hmm.
On 10 plus, I remain out of body for 3 holds. On 7 to 9, I only get 1 hold.
Okay.
Do it, Billy. Oh, this was not good. Okay, hold on. Plus wisdom. I have none. It's 5. I could. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use another fairy child to change it to a 7 to 9.
Okay. I think, is that your final one or do you have one more?
I have 1 more.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you feel it must be something about this place.
Mhm.
That your tethering to your physical body is like grasping for a second before you're able to fully break away.
Yeah, I felt that the whole time I was in this fortress.
Mm-hmm. And just as you see Maggie sprinting towards you, you leap into the air as you leave your physical body and you hit Maggie like a limp bag of bread.
Yeah, but Fairy Billy keeps going through her and I run so fast.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you're trying to catch this guy or at least
Yeah.
like get some info?
Yeah, I
'Cause you're
want to
in-
catch them.
Because you're a non-physical body right now, right?
But I also want to see if there's like anything about him.
Mm-hmm. Then yeah, 2d6 plus wisdom.
Oh my god, these are the virginity dice. I swear to God. How is this possible? I got a 3.
Oh man, you had so many huge rolls for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But you're getting so much experience.
Yeah.
So you're rushing forward in your fairy form, and you catch up to this body, and as you like reach out with your little fairy hands, trying to influence him in some way, you see him turn around and look down at you, and you notice that the goggles he's wearing seem to be made out of a kind of blue crystal, similar to the magic crystals that you found in the bag.
Oh,
shit.
Holy shit.
And he just says, "Nice try, kid."
Oh!
Oh my God, it's a wizard.
And then he keeps running.
Billy is so shocked. He literally like gets jolted back into his body.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you just wake up in Maggie's arms. And he's gone. Like he bursts out the door to the actual keep, and Maggie skids out just after him, but he's out of sight.
And Stormnorm goes, "Oh, get him!"
Clank, 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 clank. Yeah, he's gone.
Wow.
Nice try, kid.
Oh, that's so
I'm gonna
sick.
beat him up.
Holy fuck.
Wow. I like this guy.
We cut back to the chamber. Roth is a tree. He's trying to crush you. Ving, what do you do?
Oh, I thought
Oh, right.
Tuck
Tuck
was
is
on the way.
trying to keep him angry.
Right, yeah. I use, what are you waiting for? To piss him off.
All right.
Yeah, and you have an axe, so it's a natural enemy to a tree.
Yeah.
You can hear Larry, Terry, and Chad go, "Let us at him. I'm going to get him. Chop, chop, chop."
Okay.
Timber, motherfucker.
Okay, so I gotta use what are you waiting for? Roll plus con. Con?
Yep.
Okay. Here we
Because
go.
that's like your physical toughness.
6 plus 3 is 9.
I can aid.
Oh.
Yeah, you can aid.
Yeah. By distracting him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
totally.
Further goading him
Yeah.
into attacking Tuck.
Yeah, I gave my, I have the waiting knife and I jab it in my wolf chest and then give him a stab with the knife.
The tooth knife.
The
You have
tooth knife, I give him
sorry.
a bit more of my blood and more power.
I love it. Yeah, roll 2d6 plus bond.
Nice. 8.
And that distracts him for long enough that I can take Larry and Terry and Chad off my back and like throw it at him, and it embeds in his back, in Roth's oak back. And then when he turns around, he sees me pissing on the...
Shawn broke his glasses in half.
So mad.
Oh, he's trying to break his laptop.
No, it's fine. This is more for dramatic effect.
He sees me pissing on the altar that has the illusion of that text on it.
Right.
And I'm like, this is what I think of your stupid druidic practice.
Oh my God. And the axe cleaves into his
And I
wooden-
fart a little bit, and it makes the piss stream a little stronger for a second.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. That was definitely
Jessica.
a reason to cut me off.
Sorry.
No, it is. It is the funniest
But
reason.
Look at how how hard Jessica's
Jessica
laughing.
loves this.
You'd have to look at it because you can't hear it in the microphone.
I know. I can't help it.
It's hilarious. So yeah, the axe embeds in the wood of his treant back, his dryad form, and he whips around and sees you pissing on the skin. And it doesn't even look like he's offended. It just makes him more mad just because he's so mad already. But as he turns, he flashes back into his Roth form, and the axe like clatters to the ground behind him. And this time he becomes...
Oh,
Or what were you going to say?
I don't know. Yeah, Stone Man.
Yeah, so his form shifts again, and now he's just this like thick rock golem man, like an armor made of huge gray stones, and he tromps across the chamber towards Tuck.
I dive in and slide on my knees like I have a guitar in my hands, but I don't. And I scoop up Larry, Terry, and Chad. And as...
You tricked me. You tricked me just now.
And as I slide by him with Larry, Terry, and Chad, the glow from their amethyst and the glow in my chest amethyst, and I give him try and cleft him between from the bottom up. 12, 13,
Holy shit.
14.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever rolled that. Boxcars.
Roll your damage.
2.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I think you do this like slide and you come up with this like swing between his clefts, and you hit him and you feel it like bite into the stone of this elemental form. But then something about the axe and stone in this form dissipates it instantly. And he hits the ground in his human form. And he is like spitting up blood by the mouthful now.
And Tuck runs up and pushes him back to the ground, bully style.
Yeah.
2d6 plus strength.
12?
12.
So he tries to get up and you just hit him like a train. Billy.
Billy got Maggie to scoop up the crystals, and we're running back down to the chamber.
Yeah, so you get there, you hear like huge crashes and screams and bellows. You come down the stairs and you see Perel at the back of the room, furiously trying to read this book.
Yeah, I take the crystals to Perel.
It's like, Billy, oh, you're okay. Oh, Maggie. Okay, cool. As Ving it sails across the room from a backhand from Roth. They're trying to just keep him occupied. He's killing himself.
Are you still reading the text?
I'm trying, but this is in a language I barely understand.
Can I try to read it?
Yeah. Okay.
Here, hold these.
Yeah.
Spout Lore.
Spout Lore.
2d6 plus intelligence.
Oh my God. 5. And I for sure don't have intelligence. Yeah, that was a 5.
Mark a point of experience again.
It is in Elvish. My God.
Yeah, you can't help at all. You can't read this in the
Yeah,
slightest.
there's no bees in here. There's no pictures at all.
And why would they bring you into a situation where they know that your failings are going to make things harder for everybody? You're putting people in danger. They don't respect you. They don't trust you.
Yeah. Fold up the text and shove it up under my shirt. You're right, Perel.
What?
What?
What did you say? And he's looking at the crystals. Where'd you get these?
Oh, don't touch them.
What?
I put them back in my pouch into my pocket area.
You should go help them. They just got to keep him busy. He's going to run out of steam eventually.
Okay.
And Tuck and Ving.
Ving is like running out of steam too.
Yeah,
Oh.
I imagine. And he is like staggering to his feet. Now, he hasn't taken a form yet. Like after Tuck slammed him into the wall, he's just like bleeding and bruised and he's getting up. And he's just like, It's only a matter of time. I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to be the spirit walker, and I'm going to have all of the power anyone could ever need. Just a bunch of blood on the ground. And he stumbles around you, and he's trying to get to the altar, clearly.
I have Larry Terry in chat. I smash the altar.
Whoa, holy shit.
Okay.
That'll piss him off.
Yeah, defy danger wisdom.
8.
Okay. You see him angling, like this wildness in his eyes. Looks like he feels like he's on the cusp of his ultimate victory for some reason, despite the fact he's been getting his ass kicked. And you reach up above your head.
Like above him, like I'm making it look like I'm going to get him.
Yeah.
And I bring it down on the altar.
And it just shatters into 100 pieces. Chunks of stone fly all over the room. Everybody feels this like wave of spiritual turbulence emit from the altar. And Roth rises up from his like brutally beaten hunch and feels like he is feeling a cool breeze on his face. Just seems elated as this blood like runs down from his mouth across his chest. And he's doing the typical villain like, yes. And he starts like his arm becomes like a bear's paw, and then it like starts to go up his shoulder, but then it becomes like a bird's talon.
Ooh.
And he looks at it, and then like the other hand shifts to like a horse's hoof.
Ooh.
And then his chest is like
Killer whale's chest.
yeah, there's like blubber and flesh, and then his legs are like crab legs, and it's just like whipping back and forth. He's like, no.
Oh my God, there's a Bezoar forming into his forehead, a red, like he's taking on my spirit animal too, which is the lightning is starting like.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's like storm clouds like gathering around him, like in the room.
Yeah.
They're just like coming into existence. And Ving, the moonlit wolf form that you've been wearing for this fight disappears. The stones clatter to the ground, and you feel a similar thing, like your hands catch fire and the flames start running up your arm onto your chest, and then like ice coats your body, and you feel like your flesh turning to stone. You disappear for a second, and there's just like a roiling
Fart.
fart, the most primordial of all elements. And then you feel something reaching out to you.
I reach back.
As you reach out to this force, the elements that you are used to controlling and manipulating start to flit away. Your grasp on them is loosening before, like, they're slipping through your fingers. Like it's just running through your grip. And Billy and Tuck, you see like a moonrise, light from his like forehead down illuminates Ving, and it just pushes the fire away and pushes the stone away and the water away until he is fully illuminated by the light of the moon.
Whoa.
Ving, you feel some kind of change happening. It feels unclear right now.
But also sad.
Definitely. It feels like an ending in a way.
Oh, whoa. Is this the last episode?
Are we all going to die here?
Everything fades to black. In the middle of Journey's Don't Stop Believin', everything suddenly cuts to black.
FIN writes on the screen.
Yeah.
In cursive.
And then question mark?
And then period. And then period, ellipses. So the moonlight begins to wash over your face and then down your body. You can feel the elements that were attempting to take hold.
As it goes over my face, tears are drawn out. I am crying as it goes down my body.
And here's where you kind of realize what's happening. You feel your gills begin to close.
Oh, whoa.
No.
My tail.
You feel as the light washes down your chest, the amethyst geode in your chest close up.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
It washes down your arms. The moss
Falls to the ground.
falls to the ground.
Oh, what the fuck's happening?
And it continues down your legs until you are completely bathed in moonlight. Where once inside you rested fire, earth, air, wind, there is now only the light of the moon. And as you stand there bathed in moonlight, you think for a moment of your mother and everything she taught you and everything that she helped you become. And you take a deep breath in and you feel yourself breathe out through new gills. Nature's price has finally been paid. And I think that's where we're going to end it for this week. I'm your game master, Shawn O'Hara. Joining me as always, playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
So long.
Playing Ving the Half-Elf Druid, Paul Oppers.
Take care.
Playing Fat Billy the Halfling Thief, Jessica Ty.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you to Aaron Reed, as always, for the incredible intro and outro music that he has so beautifully composed for us. Spout Lore actually has a SoundCloud account where you can listen to all of the original music from the show. And it's got a shit ton of music written by Abdul Aziz and composed by Aaron Reed.
And also the song by you.
Right. Yes, I did write Terry Knott.
Yeah.
And thank you to all of our beautiful supporters around the world. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/spoutlore or spoutlore.com/moneyplease for an absolute ton of bonus content, audio content, outtakes, bloopers, fun word, almanacs, other material, artwork, merch, whatever your heart desires can be found at patreon.com/spoutlore. And we'll see you next time.
And so ends the tale of adventures three who tried the best they can. Though dumb and scared and lost they be, fun times abreast in revelry. And though our journey may be like a conclusion, we will not leave you without a resolution. Return next week to hear some more whilst you commute or do your chores. And for you, I'd gladly spout more.
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
Edgar said to the interviewer he was convinced that the thing out there wasn't a vault at
Yeah,
all.
I know what he thought.
Dr. Edgars didn't think it was designed to keep things out.
I know what he
thought it was designed to keep something in.
Do you even understand the difficulty trying to keep a base like Fathom at the bottom of the ocean from killing everyone in it on a daily basis?
Oh my god.
Everyone hold on to something. I think whatever is on the other side of that door out there, it's not friendly. I think it's trying to get out. That, my friend, is a dire combination.
That's a bad sign.
Get out of the door!
It's spreading like some kind of technological contagion. We can either stop it here or watch the world burn.
Fathom, the first season of Derelict. Listen wherever you get your podcasts, or learn more at derelictpodcast.com.
Spout Lore is proudly a Spout Lore Studios production.
A podcast for best friends by best friends.